sure you're a child of a king. That understanding may make a difference between who fails and who succeeds in life. It's not about who you know. It's about the God you carry. You are connecting to men. You're looking for men's connection. Carry in God's presence. One divine connection is bigger than 20 human connections. One divine connection. So you must know who you are. That you are the child, the son, the daughter of the Most High God. The daughter of the Most High God. Don't live as if you're an orphan. Don't. Then number three, you must understand your weapons. Understand your weapons. 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 3 to 5. It says, we will live in the flesh. We do not walk according to what? To the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare, they are what? They are not carnal. But what? Mighty. For the pulling down of strongholds. Just stop there for time. There is a weapon you have. If you connect it again to Proverbs chapter 18, verse 21, it said the power of life and death is where? Say my tongue. Not just in the tongue. Say my tongue. So the power of what? Life and death is in your tongue. How are you using the tongue today? Are you aware of the things you say that they are spirits? They are moving. I say, this kind of life, I don't tire yourself. The more they say, God is not blessing you. Say, my own suffer self, and I don't too much. Don't let me suffer, everything suffer. You can't suffer, no problem. You like suffer. You see little favor. You don't even know how to appreciate God for the one you have already seen. You're asking for more. You must understand the power made available to you. I want to zero in just the power in your mouth. It can create, it can kill, it can make alive. It can build you, it can mar you. And the fourth thing you need to know the God you're serving. You need to understand this God. Who is this God? In the book of Philippians chapter 3 verse 10, you must know the God you're calling. You must confront these wicked powers. The God you call, Philippians chapter 3 verse 10, it says that I may know him and the power of his what? Resurrection and the fellowship of his suffering, be made conformable unto his death, that I may know him. Who is saying this? Apostle Paul. Bible scholar said, after 27 years of knowing God, after 27 years of walking in the supernatural, there was another dimension of God. Today, time is ready. I'm watching at the time. By tomorrow, we'll dig it. I'm not going to preach like this tomorrow. The prophetic mountain will be here very well. Now, after knowing God, after being a church member for 10 years, 15 years, you need to know God again. Tell your neighbor, you need to know this God. Paul said that I may know him. If Paul, after raising the dead, seeing miracles, said that I may know him and the fellowship of his suffering, that I may know him. It means that you have to pray more than Paul. That I may know him and the fellowship of his suffering. And then at the point again, in Matthew chapter 16, from verse 13, he said, who do men say I am? Do you know this God? He was quoting our daddy, Daddy Mopai. He kept saying, the thing you call problem is no problem. Our problem is that we don't know the God we are serving. And I zero in there. Leave the enemy alone. The enemy will be a walkover when we know this God. Some things you cry for will bow to you naturally. Who do men say? Says John, Jeremiah. It's okay. You, who do you say I am? In verse 16 and 15, then he said, who do you say I am? That's what the people are saying outside there. You know, say, you that is following me, you seated in church now, who do you say I am? Your revelation of God will tell how far you go. I will dig into this tomorrow. Who do you say I am? What makes you see a man die and say you can't die? Everybody say, oh my God, which system has collapsed? They have given up not one, not two, not three. Some of them after many years, I said, no, say every 3 months we meet. I went to them last month again. I said, you can't die. They have killed you. They can't kill you. I have led them into the covenant of life. You can't die. Everybody cannot die. They can't waste everybody. They can't waste everybody. You don't use a lion for sacrifice. No, it's not done. Who do you say I am? Do you know the God you serve? These are the 4 things you must know. If you must confront these powers, if you must challenge them and conquer, then now how do you overcome them? I run for it now. Number 1, you must resist the devil. I am bringing it down now. That one was too big language. You must know. How do you know? Now, number 1, resist the devil. How do you overcome when you confront? When you challenge? You must resist the devil. You must resist him. Some of us cannot endure little sin. You still tell lies. He will finish you. If you still tell lies. Some of you still after somebody's wife, somebody's husband. You are still playing. You are still playing. When you hear that some of us have entered where people go, they die. You think we're still normal human. We're not normal anymore. We have gone to play where women are ready to even sleep with you, to pay to sleep with you. You better run for your life. You better run for your life. Where they will even set you up. I finished a wonderful crusade like this in Port Harcourt. I don't like to say this online anyway. Finish a wonderful crusade like this in Port Harcourt. And then a family I used to visit, one woman said, told their papa, please can I take advantage to their house? Very close there, they show me their house. Once in a while, I can just brace in, me a pastor friend, because their Jew is my friend too. Then one day, the other younger one, I go to the house, was alone, just shut the door, ask the young boy to leave the house. She started using one terrible language. Please help me. Help you means what? I don't understand. She said, are you not a man? Long story. Long story. Before I know she's off, dress is off, only her. Dress is off her body. What do you do at that point? You want to preach, you better wake up. I now say, God, if the auntie comes here and sees me like this, what will I say on this earth that they will believe me? I called her and I said, Celeste, I said, the man you're looking for is already dead. If I have to, my voice, I had to, at that point, don't preach, oh. Because this is flesh. Don't preach, oh. Think of how to live their face. Don't preach, oh. Say, no, take it easy, Abby. Take it easy. She wants to come and sit on my legs. Say, take it easy. Only to her friend, she's already naked. Say, your presence in this house put me in trouble. You are still preaching Bible. You better wake up. Go Satan has already anointed her. I said, if you don't, I said, see. I said, by the time I can't pray, I told her, let me pray for you. She said, keep prayer out of this. I said, you? And she was sick of HIV. She said, keep prayer. I said, oh, now I know your case is a demonic matter. She said, keep prayer out of this. I said, no, something. Resist the devil. The next, what else again? I said, see, by the time I can't pray, you don't open that door, you will regret meeting somebody like me in your life. Me, sleep with you, you want to die. Do you know the covenant of my life? I say, if I can't pray, that door is not open. You will regret meeting somebody like me in your lifetime. Number one. That time, no more preaching, no. Now, power time now. Number two, she's already at the door. Before I can't pray, I have to cross the door before I talk again. I have to step aside the door. I said, now I know you have it. I said, if you don't go for deliverance and go and cry to God, God will hold you. I will judge you one day. And many of us have entered satanic territories. Resist the devil. That journey you are embarking, did you ask God? I have a daughter, she may be watching me now. Going to fly down to Nigeria because of a man. I prayed for her friend, then they came back to Nigeria and wedded this year. So I called it that time when I was in Owerri. So all her friends, that's how they are coming now. So those who want to get married, they are calling. This one went to fly down. The mother said, no, it is the man that should fly to come and meet you. How can you? It's not ethical. So we're not talking about those. The doors are now open. And I said, that journey you want to embark, did you ask God? Did you ask God that business you want to do? Satan wants to see what to hold against you. Resist the devil, and he will flee. Yes, James chapter 4, verse 7 and 8. They say, draw near to God, he will draw near to you. That's the first one. When you resist him, he'll do what? He will flee. Somebody say, he will flee. Number two, employ the power of God in your life. They must release that power. 1 Timothy chapter 1, verse 18. Paul said, Timothy, my son, by the prophecies made concerning you, use them and wage a good warfare. Use them. This is what we're doing more tomorrow. But my topic tomorrow is, this battle must end. That's the topic tomorrow. This battle must end. Whether anybody must die, it's not my business. This battle must end. Because I know that for some battles to end, some people must die. Because in the year King Uzziah died, Isaiah said what? I saw thy glory. So whoever is blocking your heaven, say, whoever is saying, as long as I'm alive, you will never cross. Well, they are writing their obituary. Because on this mountain, something must happen. So employ the power that a prophecy is heaping on your head. It's time to put them to war. It's time to unlock that power. There is something in you. Some of you look at you. You can't even handle 1 million. What is 1 million? What is 1 million? I don't know about I get in my own city. House rent now, small house now, 1 million, 2, 3, 4 million. If you don't trust God for money, you get trouble. If you don't trust God for money, you will frustrate your life. But may that not be your portion. Many of you are still saying as if you cannot carry 1 million. What is 1 million? I used to ask. 100,000 into 10. That's 1 million. 100,000 into 10. That's 1 million. It will enter your hand. By tomorrow, it is a prophetic service. Because something must enter you well. And you must demonstrate it. Something must enter you. If there's a dead person, bring them here. Between this week, bring them here. We must challenge powers. If there's somebody who said this one, I will condemn it, bring them. In my city, bring them. Bring them. Miracles are real. If you take away miracle from God, he's no longer God. If you remove miracle from the Bible, it becomes a Quran. It becomes a religious book. It's no longer a book. So there's power in you. You have to employ them. Say, wage a war by the power prophecy has come on you. That's how to confront them. Then your prayer altar. Your prayer altar will determine the kind of victory you will experience. What kind of victory you want? You want to challenge? You want to confront them? Which altar is defending you? That's why from this altar, you will hear prophecies. Every one of you, as the glory of God comes upon you, whatever makes you cry, the enemies will cry, you cry. From this altar, they will cry, you cry. They will cry, you cry. They will cry, you cry in the name of Jesus. So this altar must speak for you. And then again, talk about committed service. Exodus chapter 23, verse 25 says, serve the Lord your God. He will bless your bread and your water. He will take away sickness from you. None shall cast a young. None shall be buried in your midst. Serve the Lord your God. It is a condition. If you want to confront, you want to conquer, you want to challenge, you must serve God. So when something's happened, God will shield you. You must serve God. You must be a committed service person. Committed, not just momentary person. Today off and on. And then when you do that, second to the last, deliverance. No, there's no gainsaying about that word deliverance. It's real. As a matter of fact, God said, I heard their cry and I have come down. So there's a time to minister the prayers of deliverance. The prayers of deliverance. People like Gehazi, they couldn't manifest their glory. Somebody like Gideon, they couldn't manifest until God delivered them from negative foundations. And I pray for you from this altar. Every power challenging God in your life will challenge them in the name of Jesus. And the final point tonight before I pray for you, just the prayer, just 10 minutes, and then we'll draw the meeting to a close. The final is sacrifice. I can't talk much about that because I'm not going to ask you to give any money, no. But I will pray for you. But sacrifice, don't underrate it. Don't underrate it. Because the voice of the blood, whatever takes your sweat is your blood. Jesus paid the price for the thing you are seeing today. In Nigeria, men had to die. That's what we call independence. No country gains independence until they fight first. You must fight to be delivered. You must fight. Blood must spill. Any man pouring blood to afflict your life, that blood will backfire. That blood will backfire. In 1 Samuel chapter 1 verse 11, Hannah was going to Shiloh every year convention. Every year he's going to Voice of Love Mission convention. Every year God is going to convention. But that year, they provoke her again. She said, this is enough. She entered and cried. The husband said, am I not better than 10 sons? She said, no be today. Don't too much. She went back and cried. The Bible says, even the prophet saw her and misunderstood her. Say, you are drunk. She said, I'm not drunk. I pray, she said, nothing was on the altar. She's not used to that. But that day she said, God, if only you look on your handmaid and take away this reproach from me, God, and give me a male child, I will return him back to you. Eh? God is a businessman. God heard that voice. What did he say? I will return it back to you. God said, angel, release the child. They released that child. She got Samuel. Of course, she brought back Samuel and still had other 5 children again. She brought back that child. What have you placed on those altars? You know how to cover the altar with your tears. God was saying in the Bible somewhere, you have covered my altars with your tears. What is sacrifice? No altar fights without a sacrifice. If you continue prayer, you are delaying your blessing. There are things God cannot give to you because there are people who cannot handle money. I could say, make us deliver ourselves before we can begin to push more. That's just the truth. I just came. I just have to go and rest. I have been driving for how many hours? I have a lot of people calling me here and there. I have to stretch myself. I have not slept very well. Wake up, started praying, bombarding heaven. I said, God, I came here to bless these people. I didn't come to come and see their faces. I have people waiting for, oh Lord, do what you want to do here. Lord, we came here to do something. Father, this is their convention. Lord, how many places are you going to visit? We're going to count them by tomorrow. God, what are they? Bring them out and all this. These things are real. Miracles are real. God have gathered you to release you to a new level. And while I was sitting there, he told me, he said that he's doing a new thing. He's doing what? A new thing. And as I was watching this in the spirit realm, he said everything is turning around. I was just seeing everything turning around. Things getting beautiful. God will beautify your life. Now, these are the ways to challenge the enemy. When you challenge God, even on the altar. Say, Father, fight this battle. Sometimes we know how to pray, but don't know the next thing to do. Prayer have instructions. Every prayer of a child of God has instruction. What do you do when you need money? So you're praying. You don't bind poverty by prayer. No, it is by what you give. This is our understanding. You don't bind poverty by just prayer. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. What you say. Yes, God is also watching you. But the first money he gave to you, you did not handle it well. Even to pay tithe. Imagine some of you cannot, you are struggling to pay tithe. That is giving God his own money back. You are struggling. So how can you give a seed? You give a sacrifice. When you cannot pay your tithe, and you want God to give you money that will destroy you. So when you don't pay tithe, then the fathers will come. So God knows how to manage you. So if he gives you that way, he can manage you. So you will not fall out of faith. Sometimes you don't even come to church when you have not even gotten anything. But by the time God starts making you a millionaire, then every Sunday they go and fix meeting, village meeting for you on Sunday. You leave church and go. They will finish it that time. So God knows how to manage you with that level of thing, that hustling level. God deliver us from the level of hustling in the name of Jesus. Rise on your feet. We are going to pray. Who is challenging you? 3 prayers. 10 minutes. Who is challenging you? Who is challenging you? There's a song we sing in Igbo language, and not sung for a very long time, but yesterday God started reminding me about this song. Imaye, onyibe, Imaye, onyibe, esi biara na koto gawola. Imaye, onyibe, esi biara na chamba gawola. Imaye, onyibe. He said he's the judge. Every case that comes to his chamber has ended. Don't tell me how strong that enemy is. I will tell you that God has never showed up. Don't tell me that darkness is too strong. I will tell you there's no light there. When you switch on the light, no darkness has power to resist the light. Anywhere you say Satan is strong, it's because God has not showed up. It's because nobody has challenged the enemy. And I can tell you, as someone that have been leading generations to confront powers of darkness, and they are barren everywhere. Something will shift in your life. Something will shift in your life.